Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of The Girl House. Okay, you guys, we are entering cozy season. I mean, winter is coming. Winter months are already almost here. I mean, we are in October, so happy October everyone. And I am pretty sure you must be seeing the whole winter arc or October theory, this whole trend going on Reels, on TikTok, everywhere literally. Everyone is just talking about how you can use October to actually change yourself, glow up and be prepared for 2025. And I read so much about this whole thing and I realized, oh my god, literally this is what I have been doing, but now we have a term for it which is completely amazing. It's insane and I need to share it with you guys because this is exactly how you are gonna level up your 2025. This right now we need to start, we need to get going, and I have so much to talk about for this whole winter arc thingy. So yeah, let's get into the video. So firstly, for those of you who don't know what winter arc is, it's basically using months between October to December to get on track. To just consider October 1st to be the new 1st January. You don't have to wait for 1st January to actually start all over again. You can start right now. You need to start right now in order to stay ahead of everyone, because see, these are the months where everyone's hibernating, we get into our lazy era, and just everyone is just in their comfort zone. No one really cares too much about getting into the routine, getting back on the goals, getting back on everything that they said they would get back on. So people just get into their lazy zone during these months because it's just so cold outside, and overall the whole vibe is so festive, so Christmassy, and everyone just is okay, now the year is about to end, we're gonna start fresh next year, maybe in January. But we wanna not think in that direction. We wanna be a part of the October theory, we wanna be a part of the winter arc, and we wanna start right now. October is the month where you need to plan everything from start to end. Whatever you thought you want to achieve, whatever goals you have for the next year, start right now. You have to take action right now. And so basically what this is gonna do for you is that by the time you reach January 2025, everything will be done for you. You will be already back into your routine, you will be so deep into your routine, and you don't need to put that kind of an effort and pressure on yourself that, oh my god, it's a new year, I need to wake up early, I need to go to the gym, and all of these just basic goals we all have. We don't have to wait for January to hit for us to actually start pursuing those goals. We can do it right now and actually stay ahead of everyone, stay ahead of our past self. So by the time we hit January, we are already, again, like I said, we are already deep into our routine, and we just have to continue with it because we have been practicing, we have been religiously following something for 2 months already. So yeah, that's the whole concept of a winter arc. So like I said before, that I usually am that kind of a person who likes to be prepared, who likes to start early. I have just been that person. So I think from past few years I have been doing this. Even this year, without even exposing myself to the whole concept of this winter arc thingy, I already set up a meeting with my team. I was already discussing my goals. I put up a story saying that I'm already planning for 2025, I'm writing my goals, I'm getting back on track, and actually all of that has already started. But the main focus is actually to just get back on track and get deep into our routine no matter what. And I am obviously going to discuss what are the things that I'm going to do in the period of winter arc. Let me tell you why winter arc works so good. So what's going to happen is that everyone, like I said before, is going to be in their hibernation zone, because these months just automatically drain you and your body just gets used to this seasonal clock. And we are in the 4th quarter of the year, so by this time moves by so fast and we feel like we've not done enough and everything is moving so quickly, so we might as well just give up and start fresh next year. But again, like I said before, mindset is everything. So you don't want to stick to that mindset. We want to have a completely different mindset where we are starting ahead of time, where we are sort of telling ourselves that we are capable of getting into a routine, we are capable of sort of inculcating those habits that we want for the coming year. I also want to quickly touch upon this one thing which happened with me very recently. I feel like this whole month of October is like filled with, I don't know, reflection, transformation, and so many different things. And I feel like I've reflected so much this month because so much happens, like so much is happening around you, with you, in your life, in terms of work, in terms of, I don't know, your relationship, your family, all your other things, your social being. So much is always happening. Like everyone I speak to, they're just always telling me that some or the other thing is happening, and I feel like it naturally, forces you to sort of reflect back on the year, what all has been done, and how have you been with your habits, with your routine and everything. So automatically you're reflecting so much. Like I have reflected so much in terms of my own being, my own nature, how I have been as a person this whole year. Like regardless of all the other habits and routines, I reflected on my own nature, my own personality, things I would like to work on, the kind of person I am, how impatient I am, how I lose my calm so quickly, how I stress so much that it physically affects me. All of these are reflections I've made very recently. So I feel like this is a great time to sort of reflect back and to understand that, okay, what went wrong in terms of my reactions or actions, and how can that also be worked upon. So like I said, we don't want to be the person who is waiting till January to start fresh. We are going to do it right now. And now I'm going to tell you exactly what my winter arc game plan is. See, now we exactly have 2 months, so I need you to be practical. Take out a sheet of paper and write exactly what are the areas you want to focus on. Maybe you want to focus on academic glow up, maybe you want to focus on your creativity, or maybe your health. Like just pick out like a few words or a few sort of aspects of your life that you want to focus on for the next 2 months, and we are going to target exactly those. So for me, it's 100% like fitness, because I have been on and off in the past few months regarding my fitness. Like I joined Pilates, then I gave up Pilates, then I started home Pilates, then I discontinued that. Like overall I've just been like on and off. So that's something I really want to focus on. Then the second thing that I want to focus on is my creativity. Like for sure I want to work more on that. And thirdly, I want to focus on my daily sort of routine, daily activities, my non-negotiables. So these are the 3 aspects I'm going to focus on. Now you write down what exactly your focus area points are. Now we are all about romanticizing everything possible, because that's how I feel like the whole thing actually turns out to be good. So next you're gonna just open up Pinterest and just like make your winter arc aesthetic. So for me, like I've just put down a few creative things that I want to do that I feel like are gonna help me fuel my creativity. Then I've also put down like a few workout things that I want to do. So basically what I'm trying to say is that now you're gonna put visuals to your pointers. Like whatever pointers you've written, you need to put some visuals to it and make like a Pinterest board with your aesthetic in it. So maybe if your goal is like academic glow up, then just pull out some pictures from Pinterest about like a cozy study setup or like a cozy vibe where you are sort of studying with your friends, or maybe going to a cafe, romanticizing the whole thing. So something like that. One more thing that I'm focusing on is my routine, and my routine also involves a lot of affirmations. So I've literally written down like a few affirmations which I want to keep in mind moving forward, especially in the next 2 months. They are related to like me, not giving up, me sort of focusing on myself and believing in myself, believing in the universe. So all these things that I want to keep in mind, that okay, these are like my go-to mantras. Even if I feel down for like a little while, I want to go back to these and I want to read these and I want to feel better. So yeah, overall just create your winter arc aesthetic. And now obviously all of that is done, and now is the time to take action. And how you're going to do that is, I always talk about one thing, which is habit stacking. Like you need to do that, especially in these like lazy months, because it's so hard to get up. I completely understand, and like don't be too harsh on yourself. Take it with time, but also understand that you only have 2 months. So for me, what's easy is like today I just knew that the minute I sort of stop my alarm, I need to get up and I just need to open the curtains, and then straight up I want to just brush my teeth. So I'm just stacking up my habits in a way that after I'm done with one thing, I know I have to do next. So maybe for you, if you like drinking something hot in the morning, because it's also going to be a little chilly, so for you it can be like the minute you sort of make your tea, you're going to listen to some affirmations, or the minute you're having your tea, maybe you're going to read for a bit. or the minute you're done, having your hot water, you're gonna put on your workout set. Or maybe if you're trying to go to bed a little early, put on your workout clothes on your table, on your desk, or somewhere, so the minute you get up, you need to wear them and you need to start working out. If you're someone who wants to have that academic glow up, then make sure that you're stacking your sort of like study breaks or study sessions in a way that it works out perfectly for you. So habit stacking is something I need you all to do, because this is the time when you're gonna make the most of it. Now I want you all to practice this one more thing, which is called but what if method. It's like this challenge I want you all to take. So if you feel like, oh my god, it's so chilly outside, but what if I do like an indoor workout? Oh my god, I'm feeling like the Monday blues, or I'm feeling like these chilly blues, but what if I go out in the sun, or maybe I try to take like a hot shower. Like, just make sure you try this but what if method, wherein you're trying, our brain automatically just tricks us sometimes and it just tries to seek comfort, but every time you catch yourself doing that, just do this but what if method. Like today when I was getting up, I was literally about to sleep for 30 more minutes, and I was like, but what if I do my slow morning and I make myself more pancakes? So something like that, where you also want to do a certain thing, so you're just like dragging yourself out of the comfort zone and just pushing yourself out. So once you're out and about, once you're in your zone and you just got going, then things are automatically gonna be easier for you. So keep in mind, but what if. These three words, always try to narrate them whenever you see like you're trying to make an excuse. Just be like, but what if, and just keep going. Lastly, I just want to say that guys, I love New Year resolutions and I love the whole concept of starting fresh in January, but we also have to understand that we have these 2 months and we can literally get ahead of everyone. And we know that when January hits, there's crowd everywhere. The gyms will be crowded, the classes will be crowded, everything is crowded, because everyone has this pressure that, oh my god, it's January, we need to start fresh. But you can literally relieve that pressure right now and start early. It's also gonna help you sort of just surprise everyone, because everyone just will be like, what is this glow up? Because by the time January, February, all of that ends and we hit the summer season again, we are gonna have like a full-on transformation. After all these chilly months are ended, we feel like we've still not done enough. So I would feel like it's amazing if you start early. It's really gonna help you. Now I'm also sharing like a detailed list of everything that I am focusing on, so you can just take inspiration and sort of see how I have made my list and then make yours too. I literally started yesterday, which was Monday. I'm shooting this on Tuesday and I've been so happy, because literally, trust me, it helps you feel better. And also make sure, no matter how much you're traveling, no matter how busy you get, just make sure you're sticking to certain things that you're committing right now. So I would say take this winter arc challenge in a way that's more practical to you. Don't just make it unrealistic, because we have this tendency, even when January hits, we just make this whole big list of things that we know we're never gonna do. But right now we actually have 2 months to get going, get started, and sort of just get our glow up already on. So I would say, like, make a practical list, maybe focus on 3 things if you want to, but do it in a way that it actually shows, do it in a way that actually makes you feel good. And I mean, I don't know, everyone likes staying ahead of everyone else, and I would say I like being ahead of my past self. That's me, that's how I viewed this whole thing, that if I actually use these 2 months to my advantage, I would be ahead of myself already this year. Like, I usually compare like my 2024 version to my 2025 version, but I would have a chance to compare my 2024 version to my 2024 version, because this last quarter is so important and we want to make the most of it. So please, I'm telling you, just try it for yourself. Trust me, it will make you so happy. And I get it that all these months are going to feel very boring, very lazy, and you would not want to leave your comfort zone, but you have to do it for yourself. And you're gonna thank yourself in January when you see everyone is exactly how they were, but you have grown up, and that's how we're gonna stay ahead. And yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy winter arc to everyone.